See, when we talk about ADC, the first thing comes to our mind is an infinite values in analog is converted to finite values in digital. ADCs are connected to the sensors, so sensor output is an purely analog, that output is converted to digital. Hence, ADCs and DACs are mandatory for the signal processing, which is called as codec that we have discussed. So, with respect to our experience, we have one 8-bit ADC, which is ADC 0804. So one analog input, where is that analog input, which is the sixth pin? As you see, one analog input, which is analog input, which is the sixth pin, and Vn minus is the ground pin, right? Which will be converted to 8-bit digital, and the digital value which you will get it through DB0 to DB7, where DB7 is MSB and DB0 is LSB, from the 11th pin to 18th pin, which can be given as one of the input to the port. So the temperature sensor analog input can be converted to digital, and then we can use it to display. So to start with, it is better to use the potentiometer. Say for example, if we connect the potentiometer to the Vin plus, and what happens when we adjust the potentiometer, so the resistance will vary from 0 to the maximum. So if we give the supply voltage as 5 voltage to the potentiometer, so the voltage across the resistors will vary from 0 to 5 volts. And as we all know, V reference is playing a major role. So when we keep the V reference plus by 2 as 2.5 volts, so for the maximum, that is for the 5 volt analog input, ADC will produce digital maximum of FF. So from the potentiometer, if there is a 5 volts, this will produce FF. From the potentiometer, if it is 0 volts, it will produce 0, 0. So that is the idea you need to understand. In between, the combinations of the digital values will come, which is 20 millivolt resolution. For every 20 millivolt change in the potentiometer output, 1 bit will change in the digital. That is what we know already. Okay, this is the simple 8-bit single channel analog to digital converter, which is available as a separate IC, which can be interfaced with the 8051 microcontroller, which can help us to interface any analog sensors like temperature sensor, pressure sensor, humidity sensor, potentiometers, etc., as we all know. Okay, so one analog input and 8-bit digital output. This is the 8-bit output as coming out from the ADC. And you can see mostly they are using the potentiometer as a reference, right? So they use the potentiometer, right? So one end of the potentiometer is grounded, another end of the potentiometer is connected to 5 volts, and the knob output, right? The in between output is taken and given to the Vn pin. So adjusting the potentiometer knob from 0 voltage to, sorry, from 0 voltage to 5 voltage, its equivalent digital output will be obtained in DB0 to DB7, which can be given to the microprocessor, and we do the necessary code conversion, and then we have to give it to the display if we have a display. If not, we have to send it through the serial port to the processor or CPU, and through serial monitor we can monitor this. You can test it very comfortably, right? When you keep it in one end, 5 volt will be the analog input, as we all know. Check for FF in the output. When you keep it as 0 voltage will be the analog input, and you will get 0, 0, as you see in this plot. So when the INTR pin goes from 1 to 0, and the chip select pin goes from 1 to 0, and the read pin goes from 1 to 0, means the data outputs are available in the D0 to D7, as you DB0 to DB7, as you see here. So changing the chip select pin from 1 to 0 and is something like start of conversion for this ADC. Okay, so one thing you need to understand when we talk about ADC, start of conversion is more important. Why start of conversion is more important? So the input value is analog, so it is continuous, so it is infinite. Even if you take infinite samples, you will get infinite output. Say for example, for a speech signal processing, we have to take the sample once in 125 microseconds for getting 8,000 samples per second, as we all know. So every 125 microsecond, timer will notify us. So the ADC will take the sample from the microphone. Every 125 microsecond, start of conversion sequence will get generated. Whenever the start of conversion sequence gets generated, something like changing the chip select pin from 1 to 0 means it is a start of conversion notification to the ADC. So at that particular time, when the start of conversion comes, it will take one sample from the Vin analog input pin. At the time of start of conversion, it will take the sample from the ADC analog input, and then the sampled analog input is converted to digital, and then it will be given to the result register, or it has to be transferred to the serial port, it can be transferred to the parallel port, it can be displayed in the LCD monitor, or it can be sent to the cloud. That rest of the thing is our choice. So start off conversion is playing a major role. Hence, with respect to 080 ADC, chip select goes from 1 to 0 is a start of conversion. So when you change from chip select pin from 1 to 0, and if the read pin goes from 1 to 0 means, so you will get a D0 to D7 digital output as you see. You can see chip select pin, read pin and write pin, right? From the microcontroller, we have to give the chip select pin from 1 to 0 by making the read pin as 0. And ADC will acknowledge us through the INTR pin, and then we can take the data from the ADC to the microcontroller. Okay, start of conversion is mandatory. That's what I'm highlighting this, because signal is always available, right? Analog signal is always available. So when we take sample, then only continuous signal will become discrete signal. With respect to speech signal sampling, infinite values of continuous time signal per 1 second will become 8,000 discrete values in 1 second, because we are taking 8,000 samples per second for speech signal processing. So infinite values in 1 second will become 8,000 samples in 1 second, normally with respect to speech signal processing. So every 125 microsecond, I will get one sample. So at the end of 1 second, I will get 8,000 samples. So the ADC will convert that 8,000 samples into digital, and we will get 8,000 analog to digital converted values in the output. So that is what we need to understand. So that will not be done by this ADC 0804, but the concept I am telling, right? ADC 0804 is just to measure the temperature, room temperature, or kind of things that we can use it. Then what next? Resolution. When it is an 8-bit ADC, infinite values between 0 to 5 voltage is converted to 2 to 6 values. When it is 10-bit ADC, infinite values will become from 0 to 5 voltage is converted to finite 1024 values in digital. When it is 12-bit ADC, infinite values in analog will be converted to 4096 finite values in digital. So more the number of bits, either 8-bit ADC or 10-bit ADC or 12-bit ADC, we will get better resolution. So, and the resolution is also determined by B reference plus, as we all know very well. So start of conversion, that means how fast ADC is converting the analog signals into digital. The second one, the resolution, whether it is 8-bit or 16-bit, 8-bit or 10-bit or 12-bit ADCs. Number 2, and number 3, B reference plus. So B reference plus is going to decide for what value in analog input ADC has to produce digital maximum, for what value in for what minimum value in analog ADC has to produce digital maximum. So the range of analog signal is determined by the V reference plus and V reference minus with respect to ADC. That is also we have discussed very clearly. So the V reference plus, as you see here, the V reference plus and the analog input and the start of conversion sequence are the 3 primary requirements for an ADC. This is the circuit schematic of our 8051 board, right? Where you have a potentiometer here. Where you have a potentiometer given as an input to ADC 0804. So you can see this is the potentiometer. This blue color is a potentiometer. This is ADC 0804. You can see this is the 20 pin ADC 0804, and this is the potentiometer which is already available in on board, where the ADC output is given as an analog input to the 6th pin of your ADC. The output of the ADC, you can see there are 8 pins, right? You can see there are 8 pins. This output can be taken and it can be given as an input to the port 0 or port 2 or port 1 or port 3. And when we turn this potentiometer, so the analog input will vary. So analog to digital converted output will vary. And then we can use the 7-segment display to display the analog to digital converted value. Or we can use this LED to display the hexadecimal value from 00 to FF, because there are 8 bits, 8 LEDs available. Or here in the right hand side, you can connect an LCD to display the analog to digital converted input or analog input value. Or you can send it through the RS-232 through COM port. You can transfer it to the PC and you can watch it through the serial monitor as we normally do. Or you can use HC05 module here, and from the mobile phone you can able to watch. So this is with respect to 8-bit. This is with respect to 8051 related or 8-bit ADC.